Well, g'day guys, it's Juzzie Smith here, and I've got a really special lesson because I'm introducing you to the ukulele and the harmonica, keeping them both very simple, but together they sound beautiful. So the ukulele, I recommend everyone gets a ukulele. They're great, but you want to get one that's quality because they can go out of tune easily. So this is like a $200 one. The tuning is Good Cooks Eat Apples, that's how I remember. G-C-E-A. So G-C-E-A. And if you have a phone, a smartphone, you can just get apps that have the tuning because it's important to be in tune. So I'm going to show you how simple this can be, this song that I'm going to play today, and then we're going to get more advanced. But I like to start simple and then get to the fancy stuff at the end. So for starters, if you have one finger, congratulations, you can still play. First finger just goes over the bottom two strings, but I'm just going to strum those three, so not the high one. So we're going to count like 4 beats. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the next movement is your first finger just goes on the second string. So it's those, and then we strum that. 2, 3, 4, and the third chord's really one of my favorites because you do nothing. You just strum those three. And then you go back to the previous chord. And that is it for the simple playing. So you got this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And because this is simple, I'm going to show you a little simple part in the harmonica. This is beautiful if you have children or if you have a friend, you can jam together, swap instruments, you know, maybe don't swap harmonicas, that's disgusting. One can play the ukulele and just count that, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And while you're doing that, the other person's playing the harmonica and just blowing on hole 4, then sucking, and then blowing again, and then sucking. Then move up to 5. Then up to 6. Then 7 sucking first. But that's just pretty much the C scale. So it's the C scale, or the major scale, if you remember, it's just blowing 4, 5, 6, 7. So you can also do that as an exercise. So 2, this time we're going to strum twice. 2, 3, 4. So it's like on the first and the third beat. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this major scale, let's do it together. 2, 3, 4. And then going down. I sometimes bugger up too, you know. I had to think then. So now I start on 7 and try and go back down the major scale. And if you use your ears, you'll notice that I change the strumming to down, 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 up, down. It just means you have to move the chords a bit quicker. Down, down, up, down. Yeah, so I used to have a teacher that called these the ninja moves. So you want to be able to do this really fast. So you can do quick moves and not have to go. And just wait a second and then I'll play this chord, because you got to keep the groove and the rhythm, so important. So that strumming pattern's trickier. So now I'm going to show you the way I'd play it with my fingers, because I like doing that because I can. And then I'll go to, so this chord here is a C chord. And this one here is an F chord. But if you want to play the top note, just add that extra finger. And then the A minor, you just take that finger off. And then back to the F. And that's all that is, 3 chords. So 1, 2. So it's more complicated now, but it's nice. The reason I like this is everything has its position, so you don't have to move like this. You just, things like this help a lot, because if you don't want to look at your hand, you just got the feeling. You can get right into it now, you know. Which is just about feeling comfortable. You got good rhythm in your body, and you've got a nice easy position here, so you don't get lost. So let's make a bit more of an advanced harmonica part. Well, it's really simple still. It's just using the major scale, but it's getting used to getting single notes, because I get a lot of people asking if they're having troubles, and that's fine. It just takes time. So remember to push your lips right out like you're whistling, and make sure you cover right over the harmonica, because you don't want to give it a little kiss, because if it's like, you lose air through the gaps. Big kiss. So it's locked in here. The harmonica should be locked into this groove here. So the pattern for this next exercise on the harmonica is just going to be blowing 4, sark 4, and then blow 4. So it's like. That's quite a nice little groove to it. So it's very, the pattern's going blow, sark to 5, blow, and then sark, and then 4. So it's got this nice movement now. You're getting used to playing single notes but moving around. So it's like. And the same pattern, now we're just going to start on 5. Same pattern again, but now we'll start on 6. So it's the same, it just gets you used to just doing the same thing but moving around the harmonica. So let's do that, those 3 patterns all together. So 2, 3, 4. Change that last part because it just felt good. So sorry if your ears are going, huh, that's different. But yeah, I did a little bend in there as well. I should have gone up to the 7, but it sounded good doing that. Because then it's ready to start again. And it just shows you that something simple, once you're comfortable, you can speed up the tempo just like that and make it sound a bit more interesting. But let's go to another part now, because this is straight position, so there's a lot of blowing. Straight position just means you're playing in the same key as your harmonica. So I'm just playing in C. This is just a diatonic harmonica. This is what I've been using for the lessons for the last couple of months. Just a key of C diatonic harmonica, really common. And the ukulele's in C. But if you play guitar already and you go, oh, ukulele, I don't know how to play, you actually do, because I'll show you a really cool thing, is that the ukulele is the same as a guitar, just with the capo here. See, that's a ukulele. So it's just got two, if you take these two strings off, that is a ukulele. So check this out. Same thing, hey? So it's the same thing, but just without these two chords. But the bigger chords on the guitar, if you did want to play, would be just a G shape, to a C shape, then to an E minor shape, then to a C shape. That's the shapes, because they relate to down here, if you know G chord and things like that, but that's actually a C chord, and that's an F chord, and that's an A minor. That's your root there, that's your C, C, and that's your F, F, that's your A, that's your F, F. So now let's use that same exercise I was showing on the harmonica now with guitar. It's the same thing here, just I'm playing the guitar. So 2, 3. Okay guys, so I'm going to bring it back to my ukulele and just show you how I'd improvise just using all these notes. And you can see you can do cool effects like shaking your tongue, like really quick from side to side, gives this effect. Using vibrato, using bends, and I'll use all these sort of things, and use your ears and have a listen. And it's really cool just to press pause and try and work out what I'm doing, because what you're doing then is teaching yourself, and that's the best lesson ever. If you can learn to hear things and work it out, you become your own teacher, and then you can learn anything you listen to. You go, wow, I want to learn that. So I'm just going to jam and just see what happens, as this is me improvising and just having fun. He'd go 2, 2. I don't know if you could hear those birds, the birds are in the same key as my harmonica, so it's like we're jamming. But hope you enjoyed this lesson, guys. If you have a friend that plays ukulele or you want to learn how to play ukulele, I totally recommend it. beautiful instrument to play. And you can get one of these. This is a gecko harmonica holder, and there's different types out there. I like this one because it's magnetized and you can just pop that on like that. And man, it's so much fun. So it's really lovely to be able to share all these lessons with you. And I've just started a Patreon page because I thought if people want to support this YouTube channel, it's really lovely. Just because then I can keep filming and try and do more, dedicate time to keep showing you more good stuff. And then I just really love teaching, so it just gives me the time to put more time into teaching you guys. So if you want to join my Patreon, it's just like shout at me a coffee a month. And then I'm also going to put notation of lessons that I do and backing tracks so you can jam along. Just give you as much as I can extra, as you supporting me makes me want to support you guys even more. So I'll put that in the description. And if you want to support me, thank you. And if you're really broke, you just keep playing music and get out there busking. All right, guys. Have a fun time till next time. See ya.